Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 4 Glory. I am Tim. Pleasure to be with you tonight. Tonight is a special event. Once a week we have paid games. You pay in 5 calories to win 20 calories. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, you can head on over to Game4Glory.net right now to figure it out, sign up, play some games for some cash. But tonight is one of those pay-in games, so the stakes are high, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see some high-level play. We got mostly plat, diamond, and gold players tonight, so we're going to see some not new plays, ladies and gentlemen. Going to see some hardcore stuff. All right. I should probably get this started. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a technical difficulty. And we're going to pan it right here to Champ Select. Here we go. We're selecting champions. Let me move this this big 4 right here. Put this right here. There you go. Alright, we are right into the action. Banning's coming up. We see a Tryndamere, Orianna, Kassadin ban for blue team. Pretty safe bans. Orianna and Kassadin are troubling mid-champions, and Tryndamere is, of course, the split-pushing god. They just do not want to deal with that today. And on the purple side, we see Syndra, Thresh, and Shen. Thresh is, of course, the support god that everyone seems to play. Just an absolute animal. Really has a lot of everything. Good engage, good defense, just a very, 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 very strong support champion, and the strongest low in the game on his ultimate. Shen, which is a safe ban, top lane. He's also a very strong split push champion, can just stay top and then stand united in. And Syndra, who is kind of a very dangerous mid-game champion. When she came out, she was a bit underpowered, but now people like Faker have picked her up and absolutely destroyed with her, so now must ban. Alright, right underway, blue team's going to lock in that Lee Sin jungle first thing. Lee Sin is, of course, a strong jungle pick. I mean, why not? High mobility, high damage, can be tanky. Good champion. And we see a Vayne lock for the AD carry. Vayne, of course, the late game goddess. Farm, stay farming, build a Blade of the Ruin King, and pretty much wreck everybody late game. And, of course, Teemo. Not a super common pick, but recently you're going to see him a whole lot now. Currently, there's been a lot of Teemo bans on the Korean servers, if I saw that correctly on the Reddit today. So, with these new patches coming out in Season 4 preseason, with changes to stealth, we're going to see a lot more Teemo picks. So, get ready to... now is the age of Teemo, okay? And back to blue team. I'm a little bit behind. I'm trying to discuss these champ picks. You know what? I will save it. I will save it until the end, so we have something to discuss for 3 minutes. Okay, and blue team gonna lock in a Rumble and Jinx. Safe picks. Purple team. What are we going with? Going with the Aatrox. I would imagine that Aatrox is top. No, Aatrox jungle. Well, let's see what purple team does. They could be trying to fake out blue team by switching up their masteries, or I'm sorry, summoner spells at the last minute to try and throw some counter picks down. But this is concerning. That's very interesting. Now, where would Zed, Teemo, and Aatrox? We could see an Aatrox mid. Very interesting. We'll see how that pans out. Anivia will no doubt be going mid. Not really suited for any other kind of lane, not a very multifaceted kind of champion, but a very strong mid laner. So, solid pick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good old Tito. Okay, and we're going to see a Karma support pick. Been seeing a lot of this lately. People finally realize how good new Karma is. I say new Karma as if that patch was not 3 months ago. Oh, 3 or 4 months ago now. Oh, goodness. And the Karma pick. Karma with Jinx is, of course, a very strong lane. Get that super duper boosted movement speed. It's just a very, very strong lane. And Hecarim. Also with Flash Ignite. Everybody has Flash Ignite. So we're going to see looks like we're going to see a Hecarim jungle. Teemo's support. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Is he going to lock in this Heck? I think so. Alright, and the Hecarim lock-in. Hecarim is going jungle, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to see... So Vayne AD carry for purple team. Teemo support. Zed mid. Aatrox top. Or vice versa. We'll see. And Hecarim jungle. And for the blue team, we see a Lee Sin jungle. Rumble top. Jinx and Karma bot. And Anivia mid. Pretty... I don't even want to say standard. Because we have two outliers. We don't see a whole lot of Anivia picks. I mean, she is a pretty... Excuse me. She is a pretty solid mid-game champion. Or mid-lane champion, excuse me. My mind is gone today. But we just really don't see her that much. But she is kind of in the second tier pick of most common picks for mid, I would say. So, not terribly rare. But the Teemo support... That's interesting. I mean, I see it every once in a while, but that's interesting. And it wasn't to counterpick Jinx. Teemo was picked before Jinx was even picked, so we'll see how that turns out. All right, and we have a brief delay coming up, brief stream delay. Just give me 1 minute. I'm going to put on a little bit of music for you guys. Going to take a quick water break. I will be right back. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Game 4 Glory. Tonight is a paid game. Pay in 5 calories, win 20. So stakes are high, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I might as well put a little bit of a background music on, just to try and I'm trying. It's a new thing with the music, guys. We've never had music on the stream before, so now we have access to all this really nice music that we can play to make these waits a little less absolutely frustrating. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, getting into the first game, the only game actually. Where's it 3? We'll see how many games it is in a minute. I'll be sure to figure that out. Now let us go to the loading screen for the skin vantage analysis, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite part. Ooh boy, we got some skins this game. Muay Thai Lee Sin and Black Frost Anivia on the blue side, which is ho-hum. Actually, give me just a minute. Turn the music down a little bit. Okay. Sorry guys, still working out the kinks. And on the purple side, we have Vindicator Vane, Panda Tito, Justicar Aatrox, and Arcade Hecarim. Guys, purple team is going to win. They have the skins. They have the wins. Panda Teemo is, of course, without a doubt, the cutest Teemo skin. Vindicator Vane is not my favorite Vane skin, but it's cool. Arcade Hecarim is a completely boss skin. I mean, he's Robot Unicorn Attack. Like, what more do you need? And Justicar Aatrox is pretty boss. Oh yeah, who's ready to game for glory? I sure am. If you're just joining us, my name is Tim. This is Game for Glory, and it is time to kick some arse. I think that's how the English say it. Alright, we have purple team versus blue team. I'm going to try to call everyone by their names this game, and we already have a pause coming out. This might be a good time for me to memorize everyone's names so I don't just keep calling people by their character names. Make it more personal. Make it feel like they're actually doing something. Let's see, I'm going to try and figure out what's going on. Usually this happens because one team or the other has a disconnect. So I would imagine that's what's happening. Let me check with my producer. Wait, hang on.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yep, we had a disconnect from Hecarim. But looks like we are gonna... He will be back soon, hopefully. Let me just check with some folks. Okay. Well, it looks like we have a little bit of downtime before the game starts. You do not want to have... These aren't the kind of games that you want to lag out of. These are the games where there is money on the line, ladies and gentlemen. And that's right, actual money. Sort of. It's a virtual currency that is later turned into money. But it is still money nonetheless. So you are effectively, well, I mean, since pause exists, but you're breaking the morale of your team. You're breaking the vibe. Everyone, they get into that loading screen, and they're like, alright, it's time to do this. It's time to go. It's time to proceed. And then it happens, and then you pause, and it's... Ugh. And then you have us here waiting on the stream for 2 minutes to 5 minutes. I don't think it'll take that long. We're going to try and get the game up as fast as possible. But in the meantime, shame on you, Hecarim. Shame on you for having internet problems. Just going to go check with my person and see what's up. So give me just 1 minute, you guys. I will be right back.
A summoner has reconnected. Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, looks like the game is back on. And no, people do not, the teams, I don't believe, have names this time. You are grouped with other players. I do believe we do a teams bracket, but this is not it. So everyone just kind of, you sign up for the game, you get matched with folks. You have a few minutes beforehand to talk about some strategies that you want to go for, get to know each other, and then you're pretty much into the game. It's part of the challenges of Game for Glory. Okay, looks like we're back up. Everything seems to be kosher. Aatrox, look out! And Lee Sin comes in doing some serious damage to Aatrox. They're going to try and burn that passive early. Yes, and they did. They knocked it down. That's going to be a serious thing. Oh, and the Flash and Ignite takes out Aatrox, giving first blood to Icons on Lee Sin. Congratulations, Lee Sin. Your jungle is going to be that much easier. And blue team, look, it's trying to still trade some blows in the jungle here. Going to ward up their blue buff. Might just take the blue buff. Let's see what's happening. All right, Hecarim's going to come in, and a zap on Hecarim. This may just take him down. Oh, but the Vayne Condemn stuns her against the wall. Going to take this Karma, leaving Aini on... Oh, goodness. It's so hard remembering player names and character names. Leaving Aini on Jinx. Oh, here comes Aatrox looking to get his blue buff back. Red buff also. And he succeeds. Gets his vengeance. Picks up that blue buff. Red buff. What is wrong with me? Picks up that red buff. And a kill on Icons. Oh, goodness. Aatrox back with a vengeance, but that passive is still down, giving him a heavy disadvantage in any kind of ganks. So he may have to look twice before diving in. Wait, I changed my mind. I forgot that Aatrox was not our jungle in this game. It is, in fact, Hecarim. So this just gives him even more of an advantage over over Rumble. However, that passive being down is a bit of a problem. And it looks like he got the slow off on Aatrox, manages to flash away in time, but he's going to have to keep his distance, burn some pots. He did start Boots pots, so he does have some pots to drink. He should be okay for at least a little while. So they are both kind of on ice. A good hard gank by the jungler. And Anivia hitting Zed with a nicely timed Q. Hecarim coming around the back just to say hello. Zed's going to have to recall, leaving Anivia to free farm in mid. So let's see. She's going to soak up that EXP. She's going to get ahead of Zed. Ahead of Zed. Yes, that's right. I do rhyme. And looks like a brutal back and forth between Aatrox and Rumble. Rumble's passive is done, and a strong gank right here might be able to take him out, but his sustain is just so high, there's not much he can do. Oh, and the Karma's... Oh, my goodness! I'm losing my mind, ladies and gentlemen. I can't seem to focus. So Karma caught Tito. That's what happened. And the game is paused again. Okay. So let me check and see why we're pausing. Okay, maybe I'll take a minute just to, I'm gonna grab a glass of water, pour myself some wine, get some cheese, light a fire, read some Faulkner, and fall asleep. Or I will sit here looking at the sepia tone screen, considering what to say next. Hold that thought, ladies and gentlemen, because the game just got unpaused. We are back in it. Here we go. Jinx and Karma picking up that early game kill. That is very good for Jinx. Very bad for Purple Team. You do not want Jinx snowballing. They fixed her maybe a little bit in the last patch, but the snowball is still very, very, very intense. So she's very much another Twitch. Or Vayne for that matter, who if they start to get a little bit too fed, there's no stopping them, unfortunately. And here we go. Oh my god, Anivia hitting these Qs. Zed's going to try and out-damage her, but he forgot about that egg. Can't scramble that, buddy. He's going to have to back off. He burns a pot, has to back off. He's really low. Anivia, however, lives again, rising. That is the Cryo Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen. She is back, and she is going to continue to farm, get that EXP on Zed. Zed is going to have to recall once again. Anivia is getting the damage in on Zed, however, she's not capitalizing on these free lane moments, and they have equal farm. They both only have 10 CS. That is not a good thing. Hopefully she'll be able to pick it up. Maybe just the pressure from Zed has been too much. She hasn't been able to focus on last hitting, but we shall see. Teemo burning the flash as to not get caught by the Karma Snare. Karma Snare, excuse me. Just going to hang out back around their tower, just like a good girl should. Just a little bit under 10 CS down, which is not what you want to be this early in the game. Should probably get a ward right there in the bush. They just keep throwing just random Qs and stuff. Oh, and Teemo getting caught with the snare. He's going to have to back off. There's not a whole lot you can do here, Teemo. Looks like you're going to have to focus back in. Zed trying to go for the dive on the Anivia, but dies in the process. Gets an ignite off on her, but the pots outlast the ignite, saving the bird's life. You tried to burn Anivia, and your goose end up getting cooked, Zed. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, so Aatrox keeping the steady damage, keeping the push on this top lane. Just look at this. Whap, whap, whap. Aatrox has that 6 already. Aatrox with 38 farm to Rumble's 16. This is not looking good for Rumble in lane. We're going to have to see some Hecarim plays up top, but unfortunately he has to stay at mid because Zed died. However, Zed is staying ahead in farm, so we will give him that. Any kind of damage that Anivia can really put down seems to be outweighed by the amount of farm that she is unable to get. But let's see if she can turn this lane around. Aatrox just steady mobbing on this top turret. Has just camped here, sipping on this bottle for so long. He took the tower. Oh my goodness. And Aatrox passive is up, so I don't know what you're thinking, buddy. Oh, hits him with the slow right before burning the passive, but it's going to have to back off. Does not want to keep chasing this. Rumble's going to come back around. Maybe check in the bush. Doesn't know if Aatrox left. I don't know. Or is maybe waiting for him to push. Even if you are waiting for him, buddy, there's not a whole lot you can do. Except to try and pick up your farm like a good top laner. And here's Tito. Tito waiting silently in the wings. Oh, he hits him! Ah, he gets him! Oh, burns the flash. Burns the flash. Jinx gets away. Virtually unscathed. However, that does allow Vayne to have free reign of the lane. They may want to push this out hard before Vayne comes back to try and squish this Karma. Karma gets the snare off on her, but the Condemn puts her against the wall. Oh, Tito dealing the damage. Vayne dealing the damage. Oh my goodness, with the roll and the last hit on the silver bolts puts the Karma down. Karma maybe got a little bit too greedy there. I know Tito does have that global taunt, but you kind of want to ease back when your 80 carry isn't there. Alright, let's take a look at some CS count. Aatrox still has... Can I move these guys around? I can. Wow, look at that. Let me put Tito here. Let me put Jinx here. And this guy here. Alright, look at that. That's cool. Oh, I'm missing action. Hecarim is slapping this Anivia around. Oh, and Aatrox misses the slow. Oh, no. He's going to feel that in the morning. If he had only hit that slow, that would have been a dead Rumble. Unfortunately, Smartcast OP. Sometimes you just have those rogue throws. It's okay. Teemo, not sure what he's going for. He's just sticking there. Thought he could do some stuff to Jinx, but ended up getting stuff done to him instead. Probably should have backed out there, but that's okay. And here comes Lee Sin, going to try and push back this Aatrox, but this Aatrox is so farmed at this point. He's just got a whole lot of damage. Got that Hex Drinker, that Vampire Scepter, and a Doran's Blade, stealing a whole lot of early game damage here. Not a whole lot you can do against him. We are definitely going to see a split push Aatrox here. Don't do it, Lee Sin. Okay. Oh no, but he does have the ult up, and he does back away in time. Does Aatrox have his passive up? I'm not sure, but the slows, everyone's so slow. It's like we're walking on tar or something. Oh no, but the sustain from Aatrox, can he out-sustain the Rumble? And I think he can. Oh, he can't. I think he realized that a little bit too late. We saw he tried to get that Q off, just didn't get it off in time. That's okay. Throwing some snap traps down. And here comes Hecarim coming around from the back. But Vayne is just unprepared. She's too far behind the trails. But she rolls in, flashes, and gets some condemn off. But Tito picks up the kill. Oh, Tito, how dare you? How dare you? And Hecarim going to try and get this kill. And he does get the kill. Those kills would have been better suited in Vayne's hands, but that's okay. Kills are kills, and assist gold is better than no gold. They're just going to push out this lane. Vayne is probably going to take this tower. And right after, I would not be surprised if they went and picked up a dragon from this. Oh my goodness. The 80 carries in this game are both pretty evenly matched in both terms of CS, kills, and, in my opinion, skill. They both seem to know what they're doing on the champions that they're playing, and this is fun to watch. Someone who's not just like, oh, how do I do the roll move? Watching someone who knows the inner workings and mechanics of both Jinx and Vayne and can use that to their advantage. Looks like Jinx is trying to pick up a kill on this Vayne, but just can't seem to, close in the range. But that's okay. It's okay. Looks like we have 4 blue guys coming in mid right now. They're going to try and take this mid tower. Everyone seems to be unprepared. Both purples are bottom. But Hecarim and Zed are coming around to defend this turret. They will get a little bit of damage in on it. But it looks like they're going to back off here. Meanwhile, like I said, Aatrox split pushing like a champion. Rumble's going to come around, try and counter him, but he's waiting in the wings. Ooh, excuse me. But he does encounter a ward, takes it out. However, that did spoil the Aatrox surprise. Oh, Tito picking up another kill. Tito now has 2 kills over Vayne's, or 3 kills over Vayne's 2, which isn't an amazing thing when you're a support. But wait, is he? Wait, you know what? I think I'm dumb. I think that they may be trying to do an old-fashioned kill lane. Maybe? I'm not sure what they're doing, but it appears to be working. So good for them. And Aatrox just annihilating Rumble. I don't even know what happened there. Just completely melted him. Tito getting some blow-in shots on him. Trying to put work in on him. Oh, and here comes Hecarim. Going to try and gank the Anivia. Maybe he was a little overzealous there. Goes around and somehow fades right through the Anivia. Zed's going to back off. Will he ignite kill him? It probably will not. However, I don't believe that they can dive that Anivia. I think she does still have the egg up, and that is a tough egg to crack. Let me tell you, when you're under a tower and you have no health. However, purple team... Oh, my goodness, this Aatrox. See, the thing with Aatrox is that he either gets ahead or he falls behind and is terrible. He either gets ahead and owns or falls behind and is absolutely garbage. And he is ahead, let me tell you. Almost 100 farm at 13 minutes. Both Tier 1 and Tier 2 top towers down. You do not want to mess with this Aatrox. He's very fed, and... this is going to be a big problem for blue team. They are down 4k gold. Let's hope they can pick it up. Tito's going to try and defend this turret a little bit. See what he can do. There's not a whole lot he can do there. This tower is probably going down. But here comes Vayne. Going to try and pick up the kills. Oh, gets caught in the snare, unfortunately. And the slow from Karma. And the zap. Ouch. Ouch. That is not good luck. However, does get the slow in on Jinx. But Jinx burns her flash to get away. Not a bad exchange. They did get away with their hides, but they needed to burn Flash, unfortunately. Looks like Lee Sin and Karma are going to try and come in and take this. Don't know if they know if Aatrox is there. Apparently not. However, Aatrox is just an animal. And they're just, oh my goodness, everyone's closing in. Purple team is closing in. Blue team is closing in on purple team, but it really doesn't matter. Just because their positioning was just way better. Aatrox does still have passive up, however, there we go. Just burn that passive. Looks like he's going to have to step off for a little bit. That's going to be down for, how long is Aatrox passive down for? Let us see. 225 seconds, so that's not too bad, but that is enough to keep him out of team fights for a while. So we'll see what happens. Maybe blue team can capitalize, try and take some global objectives, open up the map for them a little bit, and try and close that gold gap between blue and purple. But they also might not, and just let purple steamroll all over them. Which I hope they don't do that. I really hope they don't. Because that would be boring. It'd be a boring game. I don't want boring games. Excuse me for just 1 minute, guys. Okay, and I'm back. Anivia is just straight pushing this tower. Ouch, 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 ouch. Staying there, trying to take that global objective. A noble goal. Also picking up that farm a little bit. 69 farm to Zed's 70. That's not terrible. It could be better at 16. Oh, okay, here we go. Another pause has been issued. I'm not sure who disconnected this time or if they just needed to pause, but we'll see what happened. Let me just, give me just 2 minutes, you guys. I really should have a nice song on here. Look, sometimes Comcast deals you a hand that makes you want to die. But that's okay. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Okay, I am talking to my the marshal for tonight's game, and I'm just trying to figure out what's happening here. Trying to figure out who's the problem child, maybe what we can do to try and fix it, to try and get you guys back into the action that I deliver. Guys, I mean, we deliver as a team here at Game for Glory. That's what we do. We deliver. And I promise very soon that title will be changed. I am not the judge, and this is not Europe, but we will change that title soon. We've had some trouble with the Twitch account, and we haven't been able to change the title. But very soon, it'll be changed. I swear. And it'll say my name, and it'll say NA Game for Glory match. Because that's where the action is, guys. I mean, we may not be EU, we may not be Korea, but gosh darn it, this is America. At least the northern one. This is North America. That's all that really matters. It's got America in it. What else do you need? Okay. Yup. Alright, so we've spent about 6 minutes of this game paused. Not consecutively, but... Oh, hello, Steve is Steve. He's part of the game. Hello. How do you feel? Who are you in the game? Who are you currently playing? Okay, Steve is playing the Jinx. Jinx, did you hear me when I said that you were skilled and that you were evenly matched with Vayne? Did you hear me compliment you and say, "Wow, what a great guy"? Because I said that. I said it on stream. You can check it later in our highlights. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check out our highlights or our past games, you can do it right down there because Twitch absolutely is great with recording stuff. It's okay if you're missing the ults. Your trades with Vayne are pretty good. I mean, like, you guys are down now, but that's because your karma is a little bit... But that's okay. Because things happen. Things happen. Like games being paused. Games being paused happens. And that's what's happening right now. And is still currently happening. You guys want me to read? I can read you a story. We could, how about I read some R. Kelly lyrics? You guys like R. Kelly? We could talk about, oh wait, no, that's copyrighted. I can't do copyrighted things. Okay, well, let me write you a song. League of Legends. Oh yeah, League of Legends. I'm casting a game. It's game for glory. Everyone knows that I get bory when the game stays paused for too long. I start to lose my mind. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ego Rival. I don't understand how it being a time were those two separate thoughts? Like, it's 3:15 here. Also, don't sing. Was that all one thing? Okay, and we are still paused. I really hope that this isn't a forfeit, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you to sleep. I could death metal sing. I don't know how to do that, but I could try. Okay. League of Legends. League of Legends is paused right now. Wait, no, it's not. We're about to be back in the game, guys. 10 minutes later, here we go. Okay, where we last left our heroes, they were currently playing League of Legends here at GameForGlory.net, where you can game, of course, for glory. Oh, and Vayne catches the Lee Sin with the Condemn. However, he gets away, but she flashes in, gonna try and pick up the kill. Will he get away? He will not. Not sure what he was trying to pull there. Maybe just sacrificed himself to the Tito and the Vayne. Oh, and just close it, and oh, I completely missed it. Oh my god. Stop doing this to me! Oh, man. Where's Twitch chat? Okay. Now, what are some more things that I can do? What do you guys want to? I could. Do you guys like characters? I could do a go. Oh, wait, no, the game's back in! Okay, the game has been on pause. We are back in the game. Thank based God. Everything is okay. Here we go, and Jinx, our channel favorite, Dave, is back online as the Jinx. Just steady mobbing there. Tito and Vayne just kind of looking around, peering, see what's going down. Looks like Zed is trying to get some free hits on this. Oop, here we go. Excuse me for just 1 second, guys. Shouldn't there be an overlay here? There is. There is an overlay. Oh goodness. Well, like I said earlier, we're still working out some of the technical kinks, trying to get the stream up and nice and professional to a really good standard. So thank you guys for viewing. Thank you guys for bearing with us through these terrible times. Okay, let's take a look around the map to see what's changed. Not much, because we've been paused for 1.5 million years. But that's okay. Looks like Vayne and Jinx just kind of trading blows, not really hitting each other. Kind of come at me broing. And Aatrox coming in, but a well-timed Q stuns him before he goes in, but he's going to change his focus onto the Lee Sin. Can he out-sustain him? Pops the ultimate. Getting double-teamed from both sides. Spit roasted, ladies and gentlemen. However, Aatrox has unlimited cheek-taking potential. Claims both cheeks in the name of the Dark One. Oh my goodness, with some really good foresight by the Jinx, decides to not zap the Hecarim, instead zaps the Vayne. However, doesn't help him out very much, as the Vayne ends up closing in anyway. That's okay, though. That was probably the best team. However, the snare goes down on Tito. Hecarim going to dive like Hecarims have been wont to do, and just kind of taking her out by being in her general vicinity. And, of course, his big bladed staff. Alright, and top lane is still steady mobbed and pushed because Aatrox is the pushing lord. And he looks like he's going to try and claim mid, too. That is 4 towers for purple team. Oh, no! Here comes... I'm sorry, his name is Rumble. Here comes Rumble, gonna come in and take it. Oh, and the barrier goes up. Can he out-sustain him? And he cannot! Just gets destroyed. However, Aatrox is steady mobbing like Aatrox does. You guys may want to focus the tower, because Hecarim's gonna go down. And he's not. He escapes with just barely a sliver of health. Because, oh no! Oh, and the missile from Jinx almost takes him out. However, oh, you gotta get away from there, and he does not get away from there. Here comes Jinx, gonna try and close in on the Aatrox. The zap just misses him. Aatrox is gonna get away from this. Oh no, but the Q hits with Lee Sin. However, his Q also hits, getting him away just in time. Very close, Aatrox, very close. I wish spectate mode showed me if Bloodwell was down or not. It unfortunately does not, but that's okay, because these things happen. Let me bring this back up. I don't know why that went away. Alright, Jinx is going to try and make up for lost time. She's managed to keep up in kills, however. She's gotten killed a little bit too much. That's okay. She's keeping up in CS with Vayne. However, Vayne is pretty fed at this point. She does have her Blade of the Ruined King build. Oh, no! It's a bad place to be, Karma! Your cheeks are looking to get took! Will she get away? Can she get away in time? Yes, she can. I mean, no, she can't, is what I meant to say. Oh, excuse me. And taking out the Karma, Jinx's bot. Jinx is recalling. They may capitalize this and push mid, or maybe not. Maybe they just might take out that bottom and pick up that 6th global objective for the purple team. Purple team is currently 6k gold ahead? Is that what that says? 7k gold? I don't know. I can't read. I can't do math either. Don't ask me to do these things. They are ahead significantly. And the fact that Aatrox can just farm everything does not help them. And it looks like Zed just kind of taking a break, taking a breather in a Wraith Pit. That's okay. And Tito going to challenge Lee Sin. Oh. Did it look like Jinx's ultimate killed Teemo to anyone else? I'm sorry, Tito. I always get his name wrong. Ouch. Teemo was trying to 1v1 the Lee Sin. Almost succeeded, however. Lee Sin does have that burst from the Q. Abawa Q. Destroys him. Looks like Jinx may think about the dragon, but no vision over here. I don't think she knows that Hecarim and Vayne and Zed are all right here. That may not be the best idea. Here comes Hecarim, going to try and come in. Neither of these are pinked, so neither of them know that there are wards here. But I don't think that matters. The blue team is just so busy with Aatrox up here. They're not going to see the dragon get taken? Tooked? I prefer tooked. I think tooked is the best word to use. Okay, Aatrox does go down, giving up one more kill. However, the purple team does secure dragon, so that was worth. I would call that worth. There are a few things I would call worth, and that was one of them. So picking up yet another global objective for Purple Team. Purple Team is keeping it tight. 7.5k gold ahead. 7.4k gold ahead. I'm sorry. No, 7.5k gold once again. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to keep up with this. Anyway, it's working out pretty well for Purple Team. That split push Aatrox was just pretty deadly. He can just stay up there, AFK farm all day. If this was a Nasus, this would also work out well for him. But he does have the Hydra built. He does have the Blade of the Ruin King built. He's just going to stay up there, try and just pick up as much farm as I can, try and keep... I'm not him. Pick up as much farm as he can, and try and push him to the hilt down here to put the pressure on the top lane, to try and focus these guys to the top lane, leaving his team open to pretty much do whatever they want on the map. So we've been seeing this strategy a whole lot in pretty much all realms of play. Low elo, high elo. Everyone does the split push strategy, and it's been working out pretty well. And I don't really see any changes in particular to the new meta in Season 4 that will change that, but we will see. One of the most beautiful things about League of Legends is that it grows every single week, pretty much. There are little tweaks and changes added, stuff taken away, and it grows into a more robust and intelligent game. So that's fun. Aatrox is going to completely dodge those mines and just stay steady, mob it. Oh my goodness, can he out-sustain? He cannot. The passive was down. Probably not the best idea to go ham on that. Gave up another kill. That's okay. He did take that top tier 3 down to half health. So I would say it's not that much of a success, but it wasn't completely not worth. Vayne, better watch out here. She might get tooked by the Baron. That is the Baron, just like Zed just got tooken. That's okay. They did get Baron. However, for only 3 members of their team. Aatrox was dead, and Zed died to Baron, so that may not be the best Baron in the entire world. However, Baron does still give global gold, so that's good. Tito, what are you doing? You can't, oh, actually, he might. I think he's going to. Tito! Oh, no! Well, she died of the poison! She died! And support Tebow with naught but a Nashor's Tooth and a Sorcerer's Shoes. Out trades the Jinx. Oh, goodness. Nerf Teemo, please. Nerf Teemo, please. For the love of God. This is the Season 4 King. You are seeing him in full regalia. This is how it's going to be. This is how life is going to pan out. Blue team's still trying to make this work. Regardless, they are only, well, not only. They're just about 10k gold behind. That's okay. You can try and make up for it. Actually, it's not okay. It's only 25 minutes into the game. I thought it was 40 minutes into the game because we spent about 10 of it paused. But that's okay. Alright, and Lee Sin staying on this Zed will not let him go away. Will not let him in on his blue. That's some good focus on his part. Just trying to focus down the assassin to try and keep his carry alive. But his carry's not even there, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Vayne is just going to try and take him out. Going to tumble in, and another one with the third strike on the silver bolts takes him down. But the Lee Sin does flash away. Can he keep up? No, Hecarim is going to put him down. Vayne, don't do... Okay, and an unsuccessful chase by Vayne and Hecarim leaves them pretty deep, but that's okay. They have enough sustain and or beefiness to really just shake it off and go back to taking towers. And here we go. Aatrox, again with the split pushing, is going to stay on this T3, and as Lee Sin tries to defend the mid T3, he is going to take bot T3. That is an inhibitor down on both mid and bottom, leaving blue team really vulnerable and down about 12k gold. This is not going to go in blue team's favor, IMO. Vayne, oh no. And the ultimate by Anivia does take Vayne down. If that ultimate wasn't there, however, say Anivia had no mana, I could easily have seen Vayne coming out of that, just because Vayne is the sustain machine. But that's okay. Blue team does manage to push their advance just a little bit, saving their inhibitor with just a little bit over 1/4 health. Good job to them. However, their bot inhibitor did go down, and it is still exposed. Ouch. And Aatrox going in on him, taking out the Jinx and the Karma. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Ice Trooper on Aatrox, a.k.a. the Cheek Collector. He's going to go in on this Anivia, too. Was there anyone he won't go in on? He is just the going in honest. And is that passive up? I have no way of knowing. Is it up? It doesn't really matter because he can out-sustain, and the passive is up. Will he be able to out-sustain and live? Can he do it? I don't know. I don't know. He's going to damn try, and he can't, unfortunately. The Cheek Collector gets his cheeks collected. However, he does pick up 3 kills, was it? So I would say worth. And Zed is going to try and split push, take this last T3 that blue team has, taking what little they have. Zed, you greedy, greedy man. My goodness, sorry, having a little bit of camera troubles here. And Tito going in, just laying in on that mid inhibitor. And I'm getting a little FPS lag. What on earth? And Tito running right in on the mine. What are you doing, Tito? Tito! Oh, he's getting away. He's going to get away with it. Whoa! Watch out for those. Those hurt. What on earth is happening here? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Trying to figure out what was making my league lag. It's not internet connection. I'm having FPS lag. I'm not sure what's going on with the graphics, but if it's okay for the time being, I think it will last till the end of the game. Let me change a little something. Okay. There we go. That fixed it. Okay, we're back in this. Not much has changed. Purple team is still collecting cheeks, and of course Aatrox is the chief cheek taker, the chief of cheeks. Is that passive up? It is not, however. He gets the Q down. Lee Sin does take him out and gets his cheeks took once again, maybe getting a little overconfident. However, that is going to cost blue team their middle inhibitor. Oh my goodness, and Vayne is just sustaining, laying in on the Rumble, out-sustaining the Jinx. Ooh, unfortunately, Jake, you just didn't have it in you. It's just the curse of the Vayne. Once you get to this point in the game, once she has this much CS, it's really not fair. But that's okay. Vayne is a perfectly balanced champion. Who cares? And Purple Team is closing in on these last 2 inhibitors. They do have minions. They may be able to take out this mid inhib. Oh no, but they burn the flash. Anivia also burns the flash, gets a nice ice wall on, but misses the Q. However, Lee Sin has been good with these Qs. He's going to pick up on that Vayne. Oh no, she tumbles away at the last second. Oh my goodness. Great play by Jammo on Vayne. That's the kind of stuff we like to see. This Vayne is gaming for glory. Oh, and a well-timed condemn hits him against the hits him into the fiery hot bowl of porridge. Oh my goodness. Jammo MVP. Jammo is the chief. Jammo is the lieutenant chief taker on Purple Team. Oh my goodness, guys. It's really just a matter of time. This may be an FF. They're 13k gold down. Purple Team has 8 towers compared to Blue's 2. Blue does not even have 1 tier 2 yet. Oh my goodness. Purple Team has just had Great Dragon and Baron control this whole game. Baron is up once again, so we may see a point of contention there. However, I don't think Blue really has the gusto to try to contest that. And now Aatrox does have his GA, giving him 2 revives, so you have to kill Aatrox 3 times now, which sucks. And Purple Team is going to pick up this Baron. I am not shocked at all if we're going to see this be the final push. Okay, picking up that global gold, giving Purple Team a 14k gold advantage over blue team. Yowza, guys. Yowza, wowza, manowza is what's happening right now. Ajax is going to pick up this last tier 3 and get away. Does not want to get caught in that karma snare. Looks like Hecarim's just being beefy, just dealing the damage. Going in on him. Oh my goodness. And the Zonia's on the Anivia saves her from becoming an egg. Oh, she didn't have egg up anyway. That's probably why she's Zonia's. And that is an ace, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, it's not. Here we do. We still have a furry man in a metal suit, but not for long, is about to get melted by Purple Team. Ouch. And that's an ace, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the game as Purple Team takes the tier 2s. Let me get some ha-ha-ha-ha's. Let me get some maximum disrespect. Dropping bows on them, ladies and gentlemen. Ouch. And Purple Team with the victory. Good game, everyone. Didn't quite have it up to snuff. Oh, let's see here. Downtime, champion select, blank. Boop. Okay. So here we are at the results screen. Wow, what a great game, you guys. And that was a paid game, so Purple Team is going to make 20 calories from this. Blue Team, unfortunately, is going to lose 5. But that's okay, because next week we have even more paid games where they can come back to try and regain some of that glory at gameforglory.net. Ouch. That was kind of sad at the end. But that's okay, everyone. There's nothing sad about League of Legends. Everyone had fun. It was a fun game. Dave, our stream lovey of the night, he tried his best on Jinx. He kept that farm up. Let me tell you, look at that, 236 farm. That is good farm. However, farm unfortunately doesn't cut it against 4 kills and 8 assists over, giving him an extra 3k gold ahead of the Jinx. It was not that great. Karma gave up maybe 1 too many kills in lane. Maybe got a little bit too greedy with the Tito. I know Tito, global taunt. That's okay. It happens. Wow. MVP, I don't know who to give it to. I want to give it to Aatrox. However, he did die quite a bit. I may have to give it to Vayne, who was just pulling out some crazy plays by the end of that game. Just some really well-focused, knew who to go for, when to go for them, and some really excellently timed condemns. I gotta give it to Vayne. Oh, excuse me. Congratulations, Jamo. Thank you, Aini, Kiororo, Icons, Mushenheim, Notorious Plat, Eurista92, Warcamels, Jamo, Ice Trooper, and Zicotic for participating in tonight's Game for Glory game. If you guys liked what you saw, you can go to gameforglory.net, sign up. It's free, and you can win money. You have to be 18 and up, unfortunately. But if you're not, you can just watch the stream and listen to my lovely voice. Once again, I am Tim. Thank you for listening. You can follow me on Twitter at KimTish, or, I don't know, request me on Facebook or something. I'm Tim Kish. Just look me up. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining us. You're all wonderful, beautiful people. Ugh.